Ay, 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 ay. Good morning, Dan Chi. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Another I don't see any low floats popping yet, but what is my trade? The only trade that I'm in right now is IMMX, buying that I bought yesterday, and I'll see how it does over the next couple of days. IMMX, I'm pretty much risking right here on this daily chart here. So basically, I'm risking down here to the 5. If it breaks the 5, I'll go ahead and jump out, giving it pretty much $1 to play. But it has been holding this nice uptrend on a daily, and I wanted to see it if it can get back up here to the 640s, right? So I bought right in this area, and then if it breaks down like the 480s, not really the 5, but the 480s right there, I'll go ahead and get out. But bought right at the lows here. Anyway, nothing else really looking that good to me. These are some of the higher flow stocks here. US Tech 100 long. US Tech, is that a Forex stock or US Tech? What is US Tech? Um, That sounds like Forex. Oh, NASDAQ. Let me see. US Tech. Sounds like a futures play. I don't know why. What's the symbol on that? Is it US Tech? Because I don't see that one. I don't see that anywhere. Ford, Otis. What's up, Donnell? Yeah, we're seeing mostly higher flow stocks are getting the attention today. Ford dropped off. It was at the highs up there at the 25 um yesterday. 25 dropped all the way down to 22. Otis, Apple dropping. I'm surprised they're dropping and the SPY is going up though. Maybe this will be a green day for them. Maybe this will be the bounce day since the SPY is going back up. Yeah, barren scans, man. Naked out here. No low floats, no kind of action in the low floats. So I'm looking for some past movers to possibly jump up. Possibly, but I don't know, man. And then DWAC, I don't want to burn a stupid amount of capital on DWAC today. So, but I will keep Rally. Rally's been one that just, I don't know, man. It's just so choppy, so hard to figure out and map out over here. So this is my watch list that I've been watching. BTCS was one, IMMX, which I'm currently holding, ISIG, big red day yesterday. Then Rally always just is so choppy, but it's on that uptrend. And I don't know when it's going to break this uptrend down, which would be right through like here somewhere on a daily chart. It's very close to breaking though, 725 level. We can crack that today, but it's at the 828, so it needs to move down $1 today to crack that down. But we will see. We shall see. What's up, Lightning Rick? Apple, Apple's kind of dropping. Let's see what it looks like on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, it got a little drop down here to the 165, popped up here to the 167. It's been uptrending for a while. I think Apple is one of those that follows the SPY pretty closely, though. Let's look at the SPY. SPY holding down that 450. So will we see a bounce? Usually when it comes down here to the 450, it bounces. It's done it multiple times. 1, 2, 3 times. Will it finally crack down that 450 and get below it? When's the last time this was under the 450? Let's see. Back in October 13th. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, last time it was strong under the 450 was like October-ish, October 18th of last year. So is it time for it to crack down on the SPY? Is the question. If it doesn't crack down, we know the previous highs were up here at the 481. So how long will it stay in this little channel here? Or will it be able to even get back up to the 480s? That's a $30 move back up there. What's up, SB? LCID closed down here at the 39, opened up at the 41, and now it's going higher. I don't know what LCID wants to do. Such a sporadic move. I got out. I got in for this little rip on LCID 41.32 up here to the 42.52, and I got out. And it faded for the rest of the day, and then gaps back up here. Like, how in the world? Oh well. And I don't even think it has any kind of big news on it either. For today. It's part of top 10 Wall Street's best mentions for January 20th, 2022. So it's on Wall Street's bets push up list. But it's still fighting this nice little downtrend. Anyway, let's get back over here to the scans. Everything looking like it's under the 200 moving average. That is seemingly up, but under the 200 moving average. What's up, GD? Wow, LCID is probably the best looking stock on the day, though. Still going up. Almost to 1 million shares traded. I just do not understand this gap up with no news. 39 up to 41. Insanity. But this is a pre-market move, so you never know. It may just dump right back down. What's up, Lori? Will it try to push all the way back up here to the 42s and then fail at the open? We got 10 minutes to the open. This thing still hasn't reached 1 million shares traded yet. DWAC. All right, well, if y'all are seeing anything else, maybe lower than $5 that I'm not seeing, just put it in the chat. We'll check it out. As of now, nothing is holding on my scanners. So yesterday, this thing got pushed all the way back down to the 40, then popped up to the 41.80s right here. So it hasn't broke the high of yesterday. The high of yesterday was the 42.40. So it may get stopped there. May get stopped right there and pushed back down today. But it's definitely trying on this 4-hour chart. 41.90s. We'll see how it opens up. Do the shorts want to sit on it? Wow, looking like it was wanting to break that 42 level. Clipping it a little bit. But these are pre-market moves, so the real volume hasn't even come in yet. The volume isn't even consistent down here. $41.98. Let's see, $41.99. Got close to the 42. All right, hit the 42 a little bit. We have about 5 minutes to the bell, so I think this is a great setup for shorts. Right at the open, a little bit of a move up, and then boop. $42.05s. Okay, and then it throws that huge wick down there. So throw a wick back down to the 41.64. Looking quite ominous. But we're going to watch this one for an explosion down. Oh, I am currently still holding IMMX. I did buy the bottom of this little trend to see if it can hold up. So it has this overall trend here, but it also has this trend as well, this little micro trend, and I want to see if it can hold this up here. Whoops. Because it's been going flat for a while, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot here for a retest of that top trend line. But we will see. And it also needs to reclaim this old trend as well. So get up here and start holding that 6 would be nice. All right, so this one's trying to get back up, or on the hour chart, it looked like it was trying to get back up, but out here we see weakness on the 5-minute. What will it do at the open? 2 minutes left to the open. Looking very sketchy on LCID. 15-minute. Look at that big top and tail forming right before the open. It's not to say it's not going to give another lunch up, but I think that move down is going to be something serious. And really, it hasn't really confirmed the bottom yet. The 40.71. We'll see what the action is down there at the 40.71 for support here. Is that an actual bottom, or is it going to just rip straight through the 40.70? It's only $1 away from it, and this thing makes $1 to $2, $3 moves. Whoop, look at that. Already slipping down big. All right, we got a minute left to the open. And then on my scans, there's nothing really else going on over here. On the scans, there's some higher flow stocks, but you got CSPR that's up like 12%. And it's for sleep apnea and all that. So I'm just not interested in that. Then laser is the next biggest mover at 9%. And all of these are already in big downtrends. So not interested. Back over to LCID, dipping down even more. So the test point is this 40.70. Let's see how much it breaks that, because it's looking quite heavy. Well, getting on back down there quite quick. Trying to get ball back up there. Will it go ahead and test this 40.70 real quick? If you have any call outs, you can drop them in the chat. But for now, I'm just going to watch LCID either die or do something absolutely amazing. $40.70 coming into play quite quick. Pulling back up there big off that 41. Wow. Look at that shot up there. Is this a bull trap? Shot back up there to that flat top of the 41.66. Do I see the NASDAQ? Let's see. What's that? NASDAQ took a absolute wait, are you talking about the SPY? Maybe you're talking about the SPY. SPY taking a little rip up there as well. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like my little IMMX jumped up there as well off that bottom. So my entry is I was just trying to enter under the 6 to see if it can reclaim that 6. We will see. LCID. Boy, that thing threw a absolute monster blow up there to the top. Will it push through the highs of the 42? Nope. You're bullish on the NASDAQ. You heard from some old guys. Uh, yeah, we'll see about that. See how the SPY wants it, because this is only the first 5 minutes of the market. This thing looks like it wants to get up there through 42. Will it be a bull trap up here at the highs of the 42.07, or will it even get up there to pre-market highs? Getting knocked down multiple times. Looks like it wants to go. And another failure. Cannot seem to get through that 42. 42 is a problem for it. Will it break down to 41.75? Break that $0.25 and start holding down there. Open up a new candle. That's really fast movement. Okay, there's a short sitting on it. How far will it rip down here? Continues to hold this level. There it is. There's the break. Break back into the body. Wow, super choppy here. $42. Will it break it? There's a lot of green on the tape right there. But it did not go through. Will it break it on this green? Lot of green. It's got to break it. Still got held down. Back up to it immediately for another test. And the shorts continue to sit up there on it. The volume on this 5-minute candle is definitely nowhere near the first candle. So, yeah. Definitely getting that treatment up here. Back up again. So the shorts are failing to push this thing down. That means it's probably going to end up going. Even if it's for a short term, it's probably going to end up going because they failed to do this multiple times. They got to go ahead and knock it down here. $42's back. Yeah, they're going to break this. They got to. They've been up here too long. Okay, another failure. There's some more buying right there. Getting slammed again. On my other trade, IMMX trade, I'm waiting for it to well, looks like it's already trying to get up a little bit on my IMMX back to my entry, but I want to wait for a little bit more volume to see if I want to add to this one down here, and see if it can just hold this 525 today would be great. I'm not looking to stop out until it comes down here to the overall downtrend. I'm gonna let it just ride this downtrend for a while. Okay, LCID, a lot of shakiness up there. And again, forming an indecision. So this is just going to be a chop factory. Let's jump over here to the scans. We got LAZR. Nothing's still looking good. Yeah. So we know that it's finding resistance. It couldn't get up to that pre-market high of the 4209. So that's going to be our big resistance up here. Pre-market resistance right there. And we know they came all the way down here to the 41 at one point. So we got a little bit of a bottom on the daily. Support. If your stop loss is at $10, how much take profit would you take? Is your what are you trading? What are you in on? Donchi, what it NASDAQ? Okay. NASDAQ. That ticker for NASDAQ is what is it? Is it what's the ticker for NASDAQ? Comp. Okay, comp here. So you're in at 14 and you're thank you, Daniel B. Thank you for the ticker. That's what I was asking for, Donchi, the ticker for it. Let's see, what's this ticker? All right, so let's see. QQQ, and your trailing stop, or not your trailing stop, but your stop loss is at $10. $10 per share is what you're planning on stopping out on. I All right, so $10 per share. It started where at the 69 today. Where's your entry? You haven't given me enough information. Where's your entry? Where's your exit plan? What's all these things? Like, even if you just say I got a $10 stop loss on this stock or this ticker, what do I do? I'm like, that's like not even 0.0009 of the information that I need. Gotta give me more info. Where'd you get in? How long you been holding? Did you get in down here at 366? Did you get in at the open of 370? Where'd you what's more information? Okay, so 1579 entry, 15. I must be looking at the wrong stock. I gotta be looking at the wrong stock. 15,179 entry. Okay, so please type the correct ticker in the whatever you're trading, the name of the stock, the name of the whatever it is. Go and type that into the chat because I won't be able to find it. It's not NASDAQ, is what I'm saying. I typed in NASDAQ. All right. DWAC is back up to 81. DWAC still has some room down. US Tech 100s. Oh, got you. Well, if you don't even know the ticker you're trading, Danchi, you may be in a very uncomfortable situation here on whatever you're trading if you don't even know the ticker. You gotta at least know what you're trading and know a little bit of the history about it. Because if you jumped in, even if you're green right now, you know, sometimes things can go sideways real quick in the market, especially at the open. US tech market. What platform are you trading with? That may be a better question to narrow down what kind of how your information is being displayed. Plus 500. What? Yeah. Europe. Oh, you're in Europe? Okay. How is it possible he got a wrench for your stream? Who has a wrench? I've only given one person a wrench, and that's Lauren. He doesn't have a wrench. He's on Twitch, Daniel B. He's on a different platform. LCID continuing to get back up there to the 42s. This thing is scary, man. This thing is got the rejection, came down here, triple bottomed at the 41. NASDAQ 100 Google. I guess I have to look it up in the on Google then. NASDAQ 100. Oh, finally broke that 4220 right there. NASDAQ 100. Okay, now I see the price that you're talking about. Okay. So this is an index. NDX is this ticker. NDX. And yeah, I might have to pull it up somewhere else. NDX. Okay, now we got it. So NDX is the ticker. All right, $ NDX. Then you got in at 15. He said 1579 with the $10 risk. 1579. Okay, so yeah. So you got in right at the open. Like you pressed the buy button right at the open. And you're up, let's see, you're up 15,179 all the way up to, I have to ask, what made you buy this at the open? Let's see, NDX. Was it some kind of news out on this one? NDX. Or was this a Okay, SoFi shares surge. That was yesterday's news. I don't know. Daniel B, Twitch is a online platform like YouTube, but it is it's the delay times are much quicker. So when I say something, you can hear it as soon as I say it without a delay like on YouTube. Twitch is used by a lot of gaming channels. Twitch is used uh man, it's just a whole nother type of platform. I stream to 3 different platforms. Um Donnell said it took a small position at DATS on DATS. What is DATS doing today? Oh, DATS coming down. Hot and heavy. Why did you get in DATS? Let's see what kind of news is over here on DATS. DATS chat to acquire information technology um, company Avila Security in cash. Let's flip that news up here. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. That chat to acquire this company, Avila Security in cash and a stock deal. What kind of deal is going on over here in DATS? Dat Chat said Thursday it has signed a non-binding letter of intent to acquire information technology company Aquila security for 1 million in cash and the greater of 739,650 restricted common shares or 2.5 million worth of the same shares based on Dat Chat's previous 30-day average closing price at the deal's completion. The transaction will allow Dat Chat to secure 4 U.S. issued patents and expand its intellectual property portfolio to include blockchain based digital rights management and object sharing technology, including encrypted web real time communication, video, and audio streaming, the company said. The proposed deal's closing is subject to various conditions, including the completion of due diligence and the signing of definitive agreements before April 19th expiration date of exclusivity period, Dat Chat said. Dat Chat shares rose 19% in recent pre-market activity on Thursday. Okay. So they got a little deal going on out there. Lucid did end up breaking that 42. I knew it was failing a little bit too much and then not failing big. You know, it kept failing that level. It was kind of like that move on that we saw on one of those cheaper stocks. I forgot what it was, but you know, it came down and then just played around a whole lot. IMMX still holding up here. So just riding this nice little trend here, working its way back up to my entry. Once it gets some more volume in it, then I'll consider adding to this position, but I want to see more volume. Because if it's going to drop, let it drop by itself. Let it drop without the additional shares that I'm going to put in. Lucid coming on down there. Let's see. You're up 28. Nice. 28 points. Or I don't know what you mean by up 28. Are you up 28,000? Daniel B said it's already overtraded. LCID continuing to pump up there. Let's see. Dang B, I don't use any social media, only YouTube. Rest is a waste of my time. Hey man, I'm here to service all of the social media sites, man. If you're comfortable with Twitch, hey, check me out on Twitch. If you're comfortable with YouTube, bam. Comfortable with Share Vision, bam. That's another one. Boy, LCID, man, had this nice little rip. I don't know if anybody got in on that, but because that was a very quick one, but it did give a short sign on the 5 minute of this hold of the 4161. Daniel B. Lawrence says she's glad that she sold a firm. A firm, which I'm guessing is still going down. Let's see, a firm, or did it go up? I forgot if y'all were shorting it. Oh yeah, y'all were probably shorting it. Yep. A firm took a quite nice ride down and getting a nice little pop today. Still waiting on something good to pop up on the scanners though. I see Lucid finally made it up here on the scanner. Laser, SoFi. Okay. So I may look later on today to take trades on Lucid after it comes down. It's up to 42.51 right now. Insanity. But we'll see. Yeah, you had a short position. That's what I was thinking when I saw it going up. I was like, yeah, yeah, you did good selling there. You did good. And looks like it wants to push for higher. Got a nice little indecision candle here. Did break those pre-market highs back there at the 42s. 42.75 coming into play. Definitely a nice one. Oh boy, this thing's gonna push. Yeah, it's too much coming in. It's gonna push through those 80s real quick. Go ahead and get it. Did this same type of motion back down here at the beginning where it struggled and then pushed up for higher highs. So will it complete this pattern, or is this pattern starting to break down and fail? '75's holding there. Will we see 76s? If we see 76, it's probably going to go on through. 75, can we see the 76 pop there? It's going to probably jump through. 74. It's trying to hold those 70s though. Will we see the 70s break on the bid? 73, 74, 75s. I think we're going to see a break here. Need to see those 75s back up here. There it is. Yep. Wow. And an absolute destruction back down. Pop out there super fast at the 42.98. Then absolutely got destroyed. up there. So I think that's the end of that move. The shorts are not playing anymore. Yeah, it's not a game anymore. I think they're gonna destroy it. You bought 95. You bought it $95, and then Dane B says Lauren, good trade. I will wait more to confirm trend, and I will be a buyer again. I sold my 200 shares at 72 last year. Lauren says, and then I, oh no, Dane B says, and then I traded ones more at 90 and sold 100, but only 50 shares. I should hold longer. Should have held longer. All right, LCID. I did not. Their rejection right there was kind of massive. Up there, almost got to the 43 and then a big pump down. A lot of red coming on the tape now. So I think those sellers are about to get real busy here. They're trying hard to get it down. Hey Daniel B, did you ever take that trade on SoFi? I remember you had called out. I believe it was SoFi that you had called out. I don't know if you ever took that trade. Over here on the larger time frame, it is below that 200, but it was moving up yesterday and is now getting on up there to that 15. So I think yesterday it played around that downtrend and now just getting on out of there on SoFi. Because yesterday it had a problem. It dropped here, and it was I think what I was looking at was this downtrend on it. So it had this nice little downtrend from the top right through here. Came down, tested that downtrend right there, held it, and now did that little move there. So that's a $1, nice little $1 rip. LCID finally coming on back to test this 4070. Probably. Um, let's see. Lawrence says, I made, but you made your money, DB. Don't ever be mad about making it out green. Just learn the lesson and remember it next time. Dang B says, Lauren, I learned a long time ago not to celebrate wins or be sad for losses. Unemotional. That's right, Daniel B. Keep that heart as cold as possible. That's what you got to do. Be a vampire. Oh man. So coming on back down to the 42. Let's see if this flat top 4207 will become new resistance for it. Lauren says, yeah, I get you on that. And I'm not very emotional when I make money. But God forbid I lose money. There is a 2-page rant in my trade journal every time. Let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. SoFi coming on out of there, man. SoFi is the top of this candle on the yearly chart will be 16.15 for it to go back green on the year. With that previous news that it got, it may actually start going back green. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, especially if it starts uptrending. I do like it at 15 just for a long-term hold since it has such good news on it. I might add that to my watch. Well, I add it to the actual watch later. Nah, I put it over here now. Let's see. SoFi. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. DWAC is right back to 80. What is Diddy? DIDI. What in the world is this? Why is it up here? Why does it have 8 million shares traded? Let's look at the news. MW Market Watch, Alibaba stock surges as interest rate cut in China fuels broad rally. Okay. New Beijing signals reinforce China's intent to reopen U.S. IPO pipeline. I don't know about all that. It hasn't even been open for 200 days yet. It doesn't even have the 200 up here. So still got a little bit of time to play around. Definitely lost a lot of money here from 18 down to 4. So a lot of work to get back up. Baba though. Let's see, what is Baba doing down here? Baba way down there. I'm not too interested. AMD continued to drop from those 30s. I think it was up here at 36 when Lori called it out. She got a nice little entry on that one. Now it's going down a little bit. American Airlines also down. What's the news on it? Let me read some of this news. Why are these things up and down is what I want to know. AMD doesn't have any kind of real news. Yes, it does. AMD stock cut to neutral. There are more downside than upside risk. Piper Sandler downgrades Advanced Micro Devices to neutral, lowers price to 130. Okay. American Airlines executive says it's in talks with Boeing regarding the aircraft delay penalties. NASDAQ composite rises 1.1%. Okay, so American Airlines has some penalties coming, some kind of penalties. I know Ford fell quite a bit. Ford, and I think Ford was on Wall Street's best little list as well. Jeffries downgrades Ford to hold, announces $25 price target, a peek into the markets. Okay. U.S. stock futures gain ahead of jobless claims. Apple. Let's see. Bills target Apple and Google. They face biggest test yet. Nasdaq enters correction territory. Will earnings stop the rot? Is what it says there. Mover wanted to spend time with girlfriend instead of making a delivery. What? Army wife armed with Apple's AirTags had a different idea. Okay. Don't know what that's all about. Apple confirms it is ramping up efforts to get more iOS 14 users up to date. Whatever. Lucid going on down there. Baba, I think we just looked at Baba. NIO. NIO shares of several Chinese stocks are trading higher after People's Bank of China cut key lending rates. Why Alibaba Pinduoduo? I don't even know. I'd probably just destroyed that name. Duo, I don't know. And NIO shares are rising today. Blah blah blah. Okay. No real stick out news right there, except for those key rates being canceled out. AMC always on the scanner, always trash, but we'll look at the news anyway. AMC Entertainment shares continue higher after tweet from Centron Research. Centron Research tweets maybe it's time for AMC apes to put their bananas in people's mouths. What? Is this right? Wait, Centron Research tweets maybe it's time for AMC apes to put their bananas in people's mouths and actually align their interests with management. Yeah, so it's a bunch of Wall Street's best and media news. I was confused right there. Put their bananas in people's mouths. Okay. I can't believe that's an actual news report. Um, and then SoFi was the other one we were watching. IMTE still pushing. This thing has been so extended. I don't know what it wants to do. The extension on that one is crazy. All right, let's read some of these. Let's read some of these chats. I don't like losing my whiskey money. The biggest mistake for a trader is not to transfer your earned money to your personal account. 90% of people will not do it because they think they will be winning forever. Yeah, no, I take profit and run. Um, I have a trade account that is specifically for building up, and then I have another one that I divide between my bank account and my long-term portfolio. Nice. And then Sicilian put a O face. All right, so Lucid did get under that little top level there, a little flat top. SoFi. SoFi absolutely exploding. Exploding. Yeah, I just wanna may get some of SoFi once it comes down a little bit. Sicilian FN. He comes into the chat a lot. On me and Ben's channel. He's always here. Yeah, man. Sicilian comes in, he talks about how he's going to transfer to crypto every day. He's like, man, I'm switching to crypto from stocks. I'm switching, and then he'll come back from crypto. He's like, man, I'm back to stocks. Oh my gosh. LCID coming on down. It's waiting for a test on this little 40-60 level. He must be a specialist. Well, I don't know what he claims to be, but I know he trades. He trades that money. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, seems like he knows about you, Ben Daniel B. Wait and see if this thing can start holding, because it's done this before. I've traded this before, and what it does during the day, LCID, is it finds one point, and it usually does like a triple bottom above that point, and then ends up going back up. So we'll see if it can do that today. But it found a nice little level of resistance. Let's see. This level looks like it's been a problem point for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So I don't know if it can get through there. IMTE still moving up as well. Only up 2% on the day. This thing's been just going straight up. I mean, just a monster. Lucid popping back up there again. Did not expect that little coil back off of there, back through those highs. It's like it wants to hold up here a little bit. Getting shorted down. So it's holding over that 4204, that little flat top area. We'll see what it wants to do in the next couple of 5-minute bars. Volume definitely has decreased, but that's okay. 41.81 is the bottom here. We'll see how it holds on the 15-minute. 41.81 support. Possible support on the 15-minute. Okay, IMT. SoFi still putting those boosters on up here. Finally giving a little bit of a pullback itself. Lucid trying to get back up, but I think it's going to have to test this bottom and definitely test that 40.70. If it fails that 40.70 today, that's going to be true weakness. Okay. There it is. There's the fall through. Look at that big old top and tail on the hour chart there. That's huge. 42 all the way back down to the 41.75. So definitely gave up the ghost a little bit there. SoFi continuing to find a little top up here. Got a nice little uptrend coming out of this level now that I will put over here on its bigger time frame so I can see them on the bigger time frames. 12. I would like to come down and kind of consolidate a little bit so we can see that because it's been up a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. It's been up to 25 a couple of times, and this may be that point where it's ready to break out on that news. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes on it, approaching that 200 moving average. IMTE found a little bit of a top up here. So yeah, LCID threw a nice little wick down there. Did it make it back to that other place that I was looking at? Nope, still hasn't tested that 40-70. You said, let me see. Daniel B says, I have no feelings. And then Lightning Rick says somebody push Bitcoin back over 43,000. Then Daniel B says sell IMMX before it will make bigger damage to your P&L. Why? It's holding up 5. I gave it $1 worth of risk that it can play with. If it breaks 5, I'm definitely out. But at this point, I'm good. All right, LCID pulling all the way back up to the little triple bottom that it had right here at the 4160s. Will it be able to stay above that though? After breaking it that big. Trying to open up a candle above it. I think it's going to go ahead and push right back through it though. Getting easier and easier to make it back there. Let's see if it'll break down the 60s. Yep. Easy little push through. So about to go red on the hour chart there. Looks like one life is dead. Nah, he's probably giving the smackdown to his kid again. Kid got up talking about, man, I want some filet mignon for breakfast. So far, I'm just not seeing anything else that I like. That I like. DATS. Let's go look at DATS. DATS got on up there. Across the $4. Let's throw DATS back up here. Up 30%. Nice little mover. Does have a nice little uptrend off the bottom. Mm-hmm. That's definitely giving a little bit of a downwards movement, going back a little bit. $289. So let's see, started here at 334, up here to the 395s. So 390, 330, 30s up to 80. So 50 cents, and then 50 up to the 4. So about 50 cents. So 40 cents and then 50-cent move. Danchi, if you're that far in the profit that you're okay and you followed your plan, you followed your plan of when you want to get out. I mean, you can take profit whenever you want, you know? I mean, if you're in the green, let it ride. Let it do what it does. I mean, doesn't mean you have to take all your profit off 100%. You can always take fractionals. You can always take those fractionals. 75%, 25%, 10%, just to lock something in. Especially if you're way in the profit. I mean, why not? Why not just lock something in? That's coming on down. Daniel B says that Danchi, he's asking where you're from. He's over there on Twitch, but I think he's asking like good suggestion by that old guy. That old guy. Austria. Austria, Daniel B. Yeah, Lauren says, take your original investment off and let the rest ride until you decide that you don't want to risk it. That's coming on down. This thing broke one of these trends. We'll see if it can reclaim it. That 550 up there is what it needs to reclaim. SoFi looking like it's going to try to break out again. But on the 15-minute, I don't know if it'll be able to push over that. Everything should be slowing down here in just a little bit. LCID again popping back up there. Look at that thing come back up there. Insanity. Has that top at the 42 that it continues to struggle to reach. Never did come back and test this 4067, but that 4067 would now be going under the 9 EMA, so I don't know if that would be a good move for it. It just needs to hold up this 4041 today. 75 cents away from that 41. Did it end up breaking that $4 yet? Nope. Coming on down, retracing a little bit. Back to the 375 was the pre-market, or yeah, it looks like the pre-market high, 375. So let's see if that becomes ultimate resistance here. Will it hold it down? $375. Getting under that 375. SoFi needing to chill out. IMTE, bunch of wicks. LCID. Still waiting for LCID. Usually it flattens out during the day and holds a specific number like 4160 or something like that. What's up, Dallas? Um, Danchi said, I'm a gambler always, all in to the next salary. Oh boy. Danchi is all in to the next salary. That's crazy. We got SoFi up here that's been piling up on that news of a purchase of a company, I believe, or something like that. IMTE finally reaching that top as well. Very extended play on IMTE. I don't know exactly what the news was on IMTE to make it do this. Integrated Media announces entering of a market halal certification and foods. A market of halal certification and foods. Okay. Okay. When did this run start? This run started on January 6th. There, January 6th. So let's go back there. Convertible note purchase agreed. Let me get this up, man. I cannot read this cutoff. Okay, IMT. Okay, the 5th note purchase entered to raise 10 million on IMTE. Raise funds to support acquisition. Yeah, I don't see that kind of news making it run like this, but it does have a previous history of just popping. Pop and give back. Pop and give back. SoFi. now I guess it's giving back. DATS, was it able to hold up that 375? 375 tried to hold up there on the hour chart. It has a nice little red descending formation. So will it be able to hold up that 375 is a question on that one. SoFi breaking for new highs. Dallas says DATS is a daily inside bar breakout. It should remain in play until its daily reaches a lower low. Yeah. Yeah. I drew a trend out here for DATS. I mean, as long as it holds the trend up, it should be okay. It'll probably come down a little bit during the day because it has to. It's made this big move, but as long as it can hold this flat bottom here, draw support. As long as it can hold this range here and then retest those highs, it may give another move out. So yeah, it should be still in play. Above the trend, nice little uptrend off the bottom, and then forming a nice little U-shaped channel here. IMT E definitely dropped off. I see really popping or really popping back on the scanners as well. It's always doing something out here on really. I've been thinking this thing was gonna fail for like 5, 6 days straight, and it just continues that uptrend. Let me add really to the watch as well. That's back to that 375 level. Just holding there right above the VWAP. And this previous high over here was a 382. So let's put that as a little bit of resistance as well. That tip, 382. Will it go ahead and break this 375 strong? Get back into this range down here. $380s came up there very quickly. On the hour chart and the 15-minute chart, it does have a nice little descending pattern. On the 5-minute, it looks great. So if you're looking at the 5-minute, you'd be like, oh man, this is a great play. But, looking at those higher time frames, it may not be so great. But let's see if it actually breaks down or if it wants to force its way back up into the 80s. Dante says Graz not Vienna. Graz not Vienna. Gotcha. Yeah. So that's not being able to beat out that the overall trends there. Looking like it still has some room down, maybe to the 350s, 350 area, possible support. Oh, I forgot to look at LCID. Oh man, this thing came all the way back up, looking like it's forming a little top here at the VWAP, so it may get ready to dump again. Oh well, I'll wait for it to confirm some type of true bottom here, maybe at the 4160. Looks like where it keeps coming over and then testing, so we'll see if it can hold up that 4160. SoFi continuing to pump out. That thing is ridiculous on this morning. SoFi, IMTE. Woo! Boy, that thing found some heat. Gee whiz. LCID found some heat right there, boy. Yeah, that ain't coming down. Let's see, the top here is a 40. It's probably going to push through that. Yep. Threw a little wick out there. Can it go and get up there to the 4250? Or will it get swatted? That thing found some heat off that VWAP. Needs to do a little pullback now, though. Wow. Hmm. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. I mean, it just absolutely forced its way straight through the 4250. I guess if you're doing a VWAP play right there, your risk, it was a risky play, but it definitely paid off right there. Give me a second. I will be right back. Whew. Boy, that temperature has dropped outside. Oh my gosh. It's like 60 degrees yesterday. Really chopping around. DATS came down. Still testing. Lucid gave a move down as well. Wonder, can Lucid come back into the body of this candle? Will it start filling at 41.95? IMTE. Let's see. Oh my gosh. SoFi is about to break 16. Definitely out of that downtrend now. No return to it. All right, LCID. What you got for us? Will you hold up that 41.61? Pushing back into the body of this previous candle, looks like almost 41.90s is the spot. You back pumping the NASDAQ. What is the SPY actually doing? I think it had quite a reversal today. So yeah, getting back up there off that 450 again. It's done this multiple times. Come down to the 450, bounces back up. Come down to the 450, bounces back up. Every single, the 450 is such a strong, if the 450 ever cracks, oh my gosh, it's gonna be ridiculous. SoFi about to break 16. Yep, about to break it. Got up there. 90s, 95. Can't believe we haven't seen the break yet. 97, 98. Right up there at the top. Will it break that 16 powerfully? Or does it need to pull back some first? Actually, let me look back and see what the resistance is up here. It had resistance level right up here at the 1591. So yeah, it's probably gonna have to pull back a little bit off this top. Dallas says SPY is going to create a green triple witching, 3 to 21 day pop. Let's look at the SPY again. And you said create a green triple witching. Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, on the SPY, like, what is that breakdown gonna look like of that 450? I mean, a complete breakdown, an actual breakdown where it actually gets bodies under the 450. That's what I want to see. LCID still popping back up here a little bit. Still nice and green on that candle. And this is what it usually does anyway. kind of flattens out, gives another nice move down, and then gives a move up. So I'm not willing to take it here. Usually it comes down first and then goes up. SoFi finally coming down. So it did need to pull back off of these levels here. Was a little bit of congestion up here at the 1596 for it at that top. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to break that on a retest. But I'll put that up there as resistance, this little area right here. Rarely a million shares traded. Questionable. Don't know what it wants to do. LCID. Give us that pump down first. Dallas says it's not about those levels. It's about being oversold with structure, economic, and CBOE anomalies. Oh, there's a push through right there. So it gave a little bit of a break and then pushed through. Come on, give us that push down real quick. Confirm that higher low above that VWAP. Do you want to do it is the question. You've been in this area multiple times and failed every time. Nice sale almost at the top on that NASDAQ. Nice. Plus 100. Nice one. SoFi retesting up there to the 16 now. Gave a little bit of a pullback, but I guess it didn't want to take a break. It still wants to run. 97, 98, 99. It's going to break that 16. It's got to break it. Yep, there's a pop of the 16. Almost broke it. A lot of 16s. We will see the 1601. They're trying to hold it here. I don't think they can hold it. 1601. Wow. Okay, well, the 16 is going to be a little bit of resistance for it. There's a new candle opening. Can it push? Breaking the body of the previous candle right there. It's got to hold up to 1595 now. Probably going to give a little bit of a move down. Ooh. Yeah, this one's definitely unpredictable. Will it break or will it not? Yep, here goes a break. It's back up there again, failing again. That's what, three failures on SoFi. Continue to test it. I know it wants to get through it. So yeah, it's just gonna have to do a pullback, I guess. Even if it breaks it now with that many failures, it's gonna be an easy short play. That was one that I was still watching. It did get back below that 375 and going on down, but it could still be in play here, riding this uptrend as long as it doesn't break down the 290s or anything. Just stays up. Rarely, what did you end up doing? Rarely didn't get through that double top. Rarely usually moves really well when there's a lot of volume because it's so unpredictable. All right, IMT gave back everything. Lucid, come on, charts, let's go. All right, Lucid did hold up here above that level. See if it gives a dip and can hold above again. What is this, the 42.18? $42.50 coming back into play. Hmm. SoFi went up to the 1613s. So it finally did break that 16. IMTE. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one off. Don't really want to watch it anymore. Lucid. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. I forgot to. See what this one wants to do. Coming back into this range, bottom of the pretty much the 42. Can the 42 hold for a move higher? It's multiple attempts to break this level and stay above it. See if it breaks down at 42. SoFi, yeah, finally trying to slow down up there, but that thing ran forever today. That's coming back up to the 70s. Giving LCID plenty of time. SoFi coming on back down to the 16s, needing a little bit of a rest and consolidation. Did SOPA get some news or something? SOPA. Seeing that one a little bit as well. What's the news on SOPA? No news on today. They had a small cap investor conference that they were a part of. Nothing, no big news there. But I guess it is taking that initial bounce. It's pretty close to the, not really. 6 all-time highs was the $3. Still got a little bit it can go down. LSIT failing that level again. Let's see. AMC, BABA. Okay, volume seems to be just chilling out here. Is it going to be able to hold up that 42? Get back over that 42 and start to hold up there. Does not look like it. That's making a higher low on the intraday. But I don't know if that really matters at this point. It may need to come down some more. Getting a little bit of a pull up there. I don't like that hour chart. I'm just going to give it, let it do its thing. SoFi back under the 16. Has room to pull back to maybe the right above this 1464 level for support. $41.61. I want to see how it reacts to this $41.61 level. That's trying to get back into the 70s. Has a little bit of a flat top here at the 75 level. All right, 41.70 came all the way back down to where it had this triple bottom at first. How easily will you slip through it? '60s. It's like it's stopping there for a little bit. Okay. That's getting killed off of that 75. It's not able to regain, and the hour chart is still looking like it's wanting to go down some more. LCID cracked this level, so it did make a lower low than that little triple top, but it is trading in this range. Don't like these top and tails on the hour though. So let's look at this little trend that it has here from 42 up to this level of the 4163. We'll see how it handles this trend, or is this even an official trend? So it's going to need to touch here, go higher, and then just hold this trend going up. Continue to break down, so that is not the trend. Let's let it go ahead and form what it's going to form. Looks like it wants to take on the body of this previous hour chart. Okay, there's a little move up. This is on the 5 minutes, so this trend, actually this trend is on multiples, but we'll see how it holds up here at the 4161. All right, that's back up to the 375, that little flat top. Will it take a dive off of this area of resistance? 380s, 375 level. Support 375. So can it hold this range and form a higher low than this 375? getting rejected out of that range right there. Previous bottom at this 360 level. LCID going all the way down here to this 4130 area. 4130. Let's go ahead and move this trend line on down. This trend line is becoming not a trend line, becoming like a triple bottom down here. SoFi bounced all the way back up there above the 16s, holding above those 16s off of this level. So a 20-cent little bump out right there. LCID still coming down as well. DWAC. What did DWAC end up doing? Took a nice little rip off there. You retract your statement about SPY levels. It depends on the trader and his understanding. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Everybody's gonna see it different. Somebody will see it and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is looking so bullish. And somebody else will see it and be like, bruh, you about to get your soul taken. Bruh. But yeah, it's all about interpretation. But the good thing about it is when you have a group of people, you can kind of share what you're seeing and hear what they're saying and see if what they're saying is there enough fact behind their opinion of the market for you to adjust your idea of the market. Like if somebody has like 6, 7 levels of facts and they're like, this is why it's going down. Boom, 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 boom. That may affect your decision a little bit, just a little bit. But if they don't have any facts and they're like, yeah, it's just going down because this one level of support or this one level of resistance, doesn't matter. DWAC still pumping up to the 85s, getting on out there. I'm surprised DWAC isn't. Oh, it's low volume. That's why. That's why it's not on there. Yes, Dallas. We have a Discord. All Discord, Twitch, Share Vision, YouTube, all of them come into this chat. And then once I go off live, there's a I mean it's still open. We got multiple sections in the Discord for crypto, stocks, real estate, whatever you want to talk about. We got it. So yeah. And plus we drop news articles, we drop different we drop sometimes what trades we're getting into or looking at. I mean, yeah, we drop all kinds of information in the Discord. Actually, my Discord is through my website. So you actually can go out to frameworkfortune.com and you can actually sign up in the Discord. It's a link in the Discord to Framework Fortune's um, Discord community. I might need to drop that link. Oh, there, yeah, Lauren just dropped the link to frameworkfortune.com. Literally easy sign up. It's free, no paywalls or anything like that. Sign up in the Discord, hit the Discord button, and it'll connect you to the Framework Fortune. And literally anything you put in there, I will see automatically. So you'll have direct access to me. If you wanna, and we, of course, in Discord, we got all kinds of things. We can do like, we can do audio in there, audio meetings or video meetings or whatever you want to do. We just got to set a time to do it because, you know, everybody's kind of busy, to talk about different plays, talk about different tickers, different analysis, blah, 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 all that. Really getting on up there. Okay, so LCID, will it be able to regain this 4160 level? But with these top and tails, I'm not too sure about it. I like that my IMMX trade is holding the 550s. I was looking for it to hold those 550s a day and get going up. So it's definitely holding up there. That's great. Just would like for it to reclaim this trend fully and just continue working its way back up. I just bought at the what? Hey, I see you, Dallas. I see you join. All right, so yeah, hit up that Discord whenever you want. And I mean, literally, who it'll be me, Ben, or somebody else that will be always there. But usually, if you direct it at me, if you at HH Trader, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna get to it extremely fast. Extremely fast. But yeah. Come on, man. LCD looking like it still has some downwards movement in it. Looks like it has the 4138 to break down there. Oh well. And Daniel B was telling me to sell my position on IMMX. I'm like, bro, as long as it's holding the 5 is like my I don't trade under 5. If it's under 5, I'm just getting out. So as long as it's over 5, we good to go. And plus, I'm risking $1 on it, so it's not like I'm risking an arm and a leg. All right, LCID popping back up here to that 4160. I like that low point. But yeah, it's definitely going to have to grind its way back up a little bit. Anyway, SoFi. $57s. Can it start getting bought up here? Reclaim. So since it already tested this low point of the 532, could add a little bit down here, but I think I'm just gonna hold what I got, and I'll add if it gets over it and starts moving up. The place where I'm looking to take some profit is this top trend line up here. Saw it pop, come in here, pop, and yeah, just waiting to take those profits off. They can hold that 550, and I'll probably be holding it over the next couple of days. DWAC giving a nice little move down there. SOPA. Oh my gosh, it's 10:30. I always forget it's 10:30. I gotta go ahead and shut it down. Gotta get out of here. I will be back in the morning. I'm gonna continue looking for trades. I don't know about LCID. It's kind of looking real bearish, but I'll continue looking for more trades later on in the day and keep you guys updated if I'm looking at anything that looks particularly good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'll be back with more content in the morning. Nice little short week we had this week. Tuesday was crazy, and then Wednesday, hump day, and then today was kind of crazy on that news on SoFi, moving up $2. But anyway, appreciate you all, love you all, and if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. It's real out here. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.